Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. I'm making this video the night before, so hopefully you guys actually hear this video, because if something different happens, then I have to never upload it. But I'm just discussing some Steelers news and updates. Of course, tjwatt is still the topic at hand. Seen a lot of things about the media about tjwatt, his contract negotiation talks. It's saying that a lot of people believe in the Steelers camp that tjwatt would take basically the best offer the Steelers offer him, based off the guarantees and everything. Of course, we've seen some stuff that said tjwatt was looking for $40 million a year, becoming the highest paid non-quarterback, which possibly could happen, of course. But Myles Garrett got paid what? I think Max Crosby got paid $35 million a year. Myles Garrett got 40 mil, so you could possibly see maybe even like 40.5 mil that they give tjwatt, like something like that, the best to be over. It possibly could happen or something, but we'll see exactly what goes on and what happens. But it's gonna be crazy to see what goes on, because the Steelers possibly could maybe look to trade Watt. I don't think that'll happen, because we know tjwatt is a very good player, the way he brings to the team, very valuable and stuff as well. But the Steelers could look to say, you know what if we trade him and we roll with some of these young guys we got on edge rushers like Jack Sawyer and Nick Herbert. We trade him away for some first round picks to bolster our team for the future or something. So you never know, or get a good player in a pick or something. I don't know. You never know what could happen. I'm in favor of keeping Wyatt, but you never know what goes on. I think Minka Fitzpatrick will get traded away from the Steelers. I know the Steelers will probably try to do something to move one of them. I thought maybe it'd be Alex Highsmith, because I remember I was saying before, I think weeks ago, I was like, Minka or Highsmith got to go if they want to like free some money up. So I thought it would be Alex Highsmith. I think it would be Minka Fitzpatrick, but Minka Fitzpatrick got traded away, so you never know what could possibly happen. But we'll see if the Steelers can get a deal done. Last time they was negotiating with tjwatt, it lasted all the way into training camp a little bit, and then tjwatt finally signed a deal. He got paid $28 million a year, which was a little while ago. So now we're going to see him come back looking for an increase at that, a $12 million increase. I'm trying to get $40 million plus a year. So we'll see what the Steelers do. And of course, yesterday, Omar got his contract renewed for 3 more years, and his tenure as GM been pretty solid. He went out there and got us, of course, pieces in the O-line, finally addressed it, because Kevin Colbert, yes, he hit on some good picks. He had tjwatt, he had the greats, we had throughout the years and stuff like that, and got us some big time players, of course, on our team, throughout history and stuff, but I feel like he missed on a lot of picks as well, like that, in his later time, like that, especially in DBs, especially in O-linemen as well, and especially in just like in general of like not going out there and solidifying just everything up front that we needed. And I feel like finally we had, of course, Omar step in. He went out there and added some pieces that we needed. Because remember at one period of time, the Steelers, remember Jarvis Jones was a bust. We had drafted, who was that? Artie Burns, a cornerback high up, didn't work out well. Sean Davis didn't work out well. Different people we was like drafting high up, guys who didn't really pan out well, like with the Steelers and stuff, and then work out. Like, but Dupree, he got better as time went on, but it wasn't as what we thought it was gonna be, like that. So it was just a lot of different guys that still was going out there looking at when the Steelers traded up to get, I forgot his name. What's his name? Devin Bush. Yes, the Steelers traded to get Devin Bush in that draft right there. He had a pretty good year his rookie season. In the second year, he was playing good until he tore the ACL, and he came back. He was not the same as well. The Kenny Pickett trade, drafting him was a crazy decision too. Because it's still crazy that Kevin Colbert, it was his last year there. They said he was retiring, but he still was able to draft the team instead of letting Omar take over that year. Because I feel like Omar took over that year, he was not going to draft Kenny Pickett. So a lot of things happened later in his tenure, and with some bad decisions that was made. But Omar has done a good job in actually addressing the O-line problems. Went out there and got Broderick Jones. Broderick Jones plays pretty good here and there. I know he has some ups and downs, but him moving back to the original spot on the left side, we should see a lot more success and production from him. Also going out there and getting signing Isaac Siamalu. Of course, James Daniel was a good signing too as well. He did his Achilles last year, of course, but he was a good signing as well. He didn't allow a sack. We play here in Pittsburgh. And then also going out there and get McCormick, a steal of the draft, of course, a few years back. And then also Tropitanu as well, our #1 pick from last year's draft. And also you get Zach Frazier from last year's draft as well, which is very good too, to bolster up that O-line like that, it be solidified and stuff. So the team looks pretty good. Then you also look at, of course, the PCC added like DK Metcalf, going out there and trading and getting a big time receiver like DK Metcalf, going out there and adding cornerbacks like JPJ, who's solidified there, and of course now you got Darius Slay added, you got Jalen Ramsey added here, Jonas Smith brought in as well. Different things he was like been doing and building up the team, just like to being a nice team in general. So I've been liking what he's been doing so far with the Steelers team, going out there, picking pieces, building the O-line up, building pieces up in the front, especially the linebackers, little Patrick Queen, getting that deal done, Peyton Wilson, bringing him in as well. The front with Campbell Benning, now you got Derek Harmon, you got Yaha Black up there in front. Just all the pieces he's been added. Herbig, Jack Sawyer now added too. So he's done a good job, I think, in structuring the team and building up the trenches so the Steelers can go out there and play that football they want to play and be able to control the trenches on the offensive side and the defensive side of things. The only thing I have on him that's negative, haven't really found the solidified or long-term QB plan. Went out there and got he didn't sign Mr. Trubisky. Mr. Trubisky was Kevin Colbert stuff. But after that, he did go out there and get a year that I think that was a Kenny Pickett year. Kenny Pickett year, he had the first year. And the second year was Kenny Pickett playing, and we had Mitch playing that year too a little bit. But then after that year, he went out there and got Russell Wilson, got Justin Fields, which did a pretty solid job last year. And then of course now we got Aaron Rodgers and stuff. So we really haven't went out there and tried to get a quarterback. I know Will Howard did get, of course, drafted here. We'll see how he develops like that. It's kind of like a hit or miss type of pick. That's why he was in the 6th round. But all the weapons around the Steelers and his play style, we see him go out there and perform before in the college football playoffs. Went out there and make some clutch plays and stuff. Made those plays and did those things and show you some stuff that you can't teach, type of intangibles and being clutch and stuff. So we did see him do that, of course. So it's possible that he could maybe develop into a good player, but it's also possible that he could not be a good player either. So it's kind of like got to wait and see what kind of pans out with him. But the weapons you have around, the defense you have, and the offensive weapons you have, you should be able to go out there and have success. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully learn all you can from Aaron Rodgers, and we'll see what builds upon that. But I think overall, Omar Khan did a solid job as the Steelers GM over the past few years. Like I mentioned before, I think I was underneath Steelers Nation Australia, Mark's channel. I think I graded Omar Khan GM reign or tenure as a 7.8 out of 10. Pretty good. I think he got a lot more left to do. Once he find a solidified quarterback, a franchise guy. I did see a rumor before, but I don't think that won't happen. It was a bold prediction rumor type thing. Said the Steelers trade for Baker Mayfield. That would be interesting. I would be all for that, but I doubt the Buccaneers trade him away. But you never know what could happen. But we'll see exactly what goes on. What goes on in Pittsburgh, what they do. And Rodgers is here. I know they're maximizing this season out with Rodgers. So we'll see when the future what they do on the quarterback position. So we're going to focus on this year until this year ends. We'll worry about the future when the future gets here. But basically all I have for today's video, just talking about that, discussing tjwatt, Omar Khan's tenure, his extension, of course, as well, and basically the state of what the Steelers are going to do in the future. But yeah, if you have anything you want to mention in the comment section down below, you can drop it and leave it there. I'll try to respond if I can. And also, tune in next time on the channel. Peace out.